Here are some Mr. Mxyptlk quick facts that you probably didn't know, but now you can say you do. I have never been a DC guy. It's not that I hate DC comics, I just never like them, but Mr. Mxyptlk, I love that fucking guy. And I think the reason that I like him so much is because there's nobody like him in Marvel comic books. So Mr. Mxyptlk is an imp from the 5th dimension, and pretty much the only time he shows up in the comic books is to prank Superman. Sounds pretty harmless, right? Except this motherfucker is as OP as it gets. He can warp reality on a multiversal scale and even once held the entire multiverse in his hands. He has power to the point where he's been able to jump off the pages of the comics and interact with the writer of the comic book and change things in the story. Luckily for everyone in the DC universe, he's not an evil villain. He's more of just a really powerful, immature little prick. So most of his pranks on Superman are usually harmless. But the only way that Superman could ever get rid of him is to trick him into saying his name backwards, which seems kind of impossible because I could barely say his name forwards, or if he just loses a bet that involves himself, that will get rid of him too. Mr. Mxyptlk hasn't only made appearances in the comics, he's also been in the Superman cartoon, he's been on Lois and Clark, Smallville, and the Supergirl show. There was a time in the comics when Mxyptlk agreed to give the Joker 1% of his power, but the Joker tricked him into revealing his real imp name, and it ended up giving the Joker 99% of his power, and he became Emperor Joker. Mr. Mxyptlk and Impossible Man are the same guy. There are other 5th dimensional imps with the same amount of power as Mxyptlk, namely Batmite, who's just a really big fan of Batman. That's why he dresses that way. And whenever Batmite and Mr. Mxyptlk get into a fight with each other, they'll tear the whole multiverse to shreds fucking each other up. Mr. Mxyptlk's first appearance was in Superman number 30 from 1944.
Like my videos.
Leave a comment. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.